I voted against the bill formerly known as the Big Beautiful Bill. Again, it was horrible in May, and it's horrible now. Since then, my colleagues and I have done everything possible to stop the bill in its tracks and to force both parties to craft durable, practical legislation to benefit all Americans, to decrease spending, and to manage the debt ceiling crisis. Yesterday, unfortunately, the Senate passed its version of the bill, now called H.R. 1, and it's back with the House in all its expensive ugliness. It rewards the rich, harms the working class and families, and explodes our national debt. So last night, I sponsored amendments designed to improve a bill that is a moral, fiscal, and legislative failure, not just for Democrats, but for all Americans, those who won't be getting another huge tax break, who worry about how to pay their bills, buy their groceries, or afford a doctor's visit. I tried to improve a piece of legislation that strips health insurance from 17 million Americans, including 22,000 people in our district. A bill that puts 71 million Americans at risk of losing Medicaid coverage, 140,000 of them who live in our district. A bill that eliminates already meager supplemental nutrition programs for 4 million hungry Americans, 400,000 of them being Pennsylvanians. But President Trump threatened enough Republicans in Washington that they turned their backs on everyday Americans and bent over backwards to make life easier for billionaires. H.R. 1 is catastrophic for this nation, no matter how many ways the Republicans try to dress it up, and I voted against it. I will always vote against legislation that threatens the health, welfare, and security of my constituents, and shame on my Republican colleagues who wouldn't step up and do the same. This vote will reverberate for generations. Elections have consequences, and the majority rules. Unfortunately, we will all pay for their mistakes, their cruelty, and their cowardice for years to come.